My personal view, Dr. Tara Kartha can tell us more, that this is a lot to do with the American elections as well. You have a less than bright Kamala Harris, who is seen as the best of the worst possible choices for the Democratic Party, and Biden would like to project her as a military expert. You see the number of tweets which have gone out since yesterday. Kamala Harris is sitting with me. Kamala Harris and I are in the Situation Room. Kamala Harris is deciding the next military move. It's comical. It's quite clear here. It's a combination of circumstances. You see, Gabriel, World War I, World War II happened because of a combination of circumstances. Here we are, Putin on the back foot. Biden needs to prove something. There is an American election coming up. China is in economic trouble. The only way for China to get out of the mess is to put the rest of the world in trouble. And all of these things are coming together. And I believe there's no pulling back. Is there any pulling back now, Tara? What do you think? Can there be any pulling back from where we are right now?
I don't think Israel has any possibility other than to retaliate against Iran. I mean, given the size it is, given where it is, it cannot. I mean, it's surrounded by this bunch of people who want to annihilate it. I mean, how can, under international law, by the way, Israel has the right to attack a country which refuses to act against non-state actors, against attacks of terror against itself. That's under international. Forget the missile strikes. Just in terms of the kind of people that Iran supports. And these are not in tens and hundreds. These are 50,000, 30,000. There's a whole bunch of people. So that is, but having said that, there is also, Iran would like to, and it's Hamas and all the rest of it. Having said that, Israel also has supported Hamas in the past. Netanyahu has supported Hamas in the past to prevent the Palestinian Authority from taking place. So there are these 2 points of view. Unless both sides, Iran has to stop supporting terror. There's no two ways on that. And if there's a regime change which does that, all the better for Iranians. But Israel also has its share of what it has done. You know, you've lit this fuse for years. You've let Hamas grow. And then Hamas attacks. But then Hamas's terrible attack on Israel, I think it was calculated to create this effect which it did. It was a calculated strike, and Israel was forced to react. So right now, I think much of the sympathy is with Israel because that was a terrible attack. And Israel really has no choice but to do whatever it will. It has to retaliate against Iran.